Regular viewers of this channel, are you shocked at all that I'm using this song? Because you shouldn't be. That's all we're gonna listen to is this, because any other track is the wrong answer. Storm Eagle, obviously. Let's go. So, I made a few modifications to what I was originally planning to do for this. I don't know why I keep thinking this, but I always think that the Celeste Call enchants. And it doesn't. It just imperils ice. So, I was going to give the Celeste Call to Yang, just so he could stay enchanted and keep kicking and deal with the orb, but it doesn't work that way. Cater is a better pick for that. If you want to just not worry about the orb whatsoever, give the Cater Call to Yang, and you'll be fine if you're going to run this team. But I did it a little differently. I instead gave the Celeste Call to Lightning, so that she can deal with this orb while she is spamming. Because I figured it would be more valuable to have Elemental, Enchant, and Imperil on the whole time we're in the fight, with some HP damage up. So I gave Ignis to Yang instead of Cater. And I think this worked out better than doing it that way. And of course, Jack for Terra, obviously. I did a single free pull. Just, you know, just the single, yeah. I don't know why I'm explaining it, you know what I mean. You know, just the one free pull for the Edward banner. I already have Edward's stuff, so the only thing I'm missing is Paladin's LD. I did one free pull, and I got Cypher's Silver Glove, and I am never touching the Edward Paladin banner again. Because I'm not gonna lie, I could care less if I get Paladin or not. I mean, it'd be cool to have, I guess, just because it's something I don't have, but that really is my only pull for it. Just the fact that I don't have it would be cool to have it, but I'm not going to lose any sleep or tickets over it. I'm going to just let that one go. Galuf is too soon, which I think is in a couple days. They haven't really confirmed that, but I imagine they're going to debut Galuf when they give us the Summer Festival. That would make the most sense with what they're doing. So, give it a couple days. I'll throw my tickets at Galuf, and I'll throw my gems at Tifa. And after that, who cares? I'll figure it out then. You might be able... I hear birds right now. Like outside. Well, of course. But you know, it's okay. I'm gonna let you guys say your piece this time. There's at least birds in the video. On screen and in the background. So it makes more sense. It didn't make any sense last time when there's bears on screen and birds tripping. That was just a whole mess. Oh, Garland. You guys remember last time how I detailed how good Garland's burst effect is? I stand by all of that. I'm not going to go into those details again, but clearly I meant it because Garland's bad. I was going to maybe bring Bart's, but I think that for the purposes of what we're doing here, the Garland burst effect is probably better than the Bart's one. Garland really doesn't have to do much of anything. He can just stand there, and he's putting in some serious work. Okay, I think it's just a regular thing now where I'm going to criticize the boss. Like, okay, this thing, it's like you got like a bald eagle head, which is why Storm Eagle is playing, of course. They look kind of like eagles, but they have like talons for arms instead of feet. And they're like in there, it's weird. It's like they're half hatched, but they're full grown and completely, it's like, okay, were you guys just born and yet you're that jacked? Jesus. Well, it's just a reskin of that boss from Final Fantasy. I know, I'm just telling jokes. Don't correct me on what the thing is. This community, I swear to God, sometimes. I know what it is. It's just a reskin of that one boss from Final Fantasy VIII. But it looks damn weird. I swear every boss in this game is just looking weirder and weirder. These things look hilarious when you launch them, by the way. So I did that last time. Actually, no, I didn't run a launch comp last. I don't even remember what. No, yes, I did. What am I talking about? I zeroed turns to Chaos when this originally debuted. I ran, yeah, the Dream Team back in the day. That was Noctis, Kais, and Saz. So yeah, there was a lot of launches going on. Which, yeah, by the way, you can launch these things again. So expect a launch comp after this. Probably sometime tomorrow. Or maybe later today. I don't know. It depends on what I got going on. But there will be a launch comp video for this. Guaranteed. Yeah, okay, don't they look weird when they're getting launched? Like, their faces especially look like, oh shit! Like, that's what they look like when you're juggling them around. They look really worried about what's gonna happen, as they should be, because they're getting rocked. Their eggs are weird. There's like spikes on their eggs. It almost looks like a stinger on the bottom. You're like half eagle, half hornet, half meathead. But all dead. You're gonna be all dead very soon. This goes without saying, but Terra Yang is just really stupid. In the best way possible. So as far as dealing with the orb, yeah, see the orb just came back. Shiva summon. So the plan is to wear this out as much as possible, go into the Shiva summon and refresh it, and then kill them. Pretty straightforward stuff. I want to try, because they've been so good at it in the past, with the launch comp, I want to try to just not bring any ice at all. No Shiva, nothing. And I think it'll be fine. Hopefully I don't eat my words, but that tends to happen. I mean, everybody called them the Airlines team. I call them the Orb Ignorers. Because seriously, the amount of orbs I just didn't have to pay attention to when I used to run that team back in the day. It was astounding how many battle mechanics I could just ignore because of how good they are. If you play your cards right. I mean, every single damage opportunity counts if you're going to play like that. I know some people try and they're like, I don't know how you did this. Well, that's because I've seen some people try to run launch comps and they miss so many launch opportunities that they're not even aware of. So that's why. That's why a lot of times that happens and the rushdown attempt fails. Because you're missing opportunities that you don't realize are there. Very soon, yeah, we'll get him down to red. What's this orb at again? 4. Oh yeah, we gotta go in very soon. We do not have much of a choice. But again, yeah, with Hater Call on Yang, we wouldn't be in this position, but we would also be doing less damage overall. So I figured I'll just bring Shiva. It's been forever since I used Shiva anyway. You know what, the last time I used Shiva was when I reran the Medusa heads without Onion Knight. I brought Shiva, and I used Ramza, Gao, and Xdeath. And that team slaps the Medusas, by the way. They're really good against the Medusas. Now there's way better options, because that fight's kind of old now, but still a good squad. Okay, and this kind of sucks. I think I screwed this up. Because see, look, Terra's before Yang. So, no, I wanted Terra as the last. I should have just EX'd and then probably could have gotten Terminate off a skill afterwards and been right at the end. Because you know what that did? That means we missed out on another Garland LD. I'm assuming it's going to be a Garland LD, yeah. In the summon, so we got to do it outside of the summon now, which kind of sucks. So if anything, yeah, Terra has to take Garland's other turn there. Which is unfortunate. Because doing that in the summon would have been money. That would have been good stuff. And would have amounted in less turns, but I'm not going to stress about it too much. So, last one. Don't ask me what the boss mechanics are for this, because I have no idea. I just did this. I haven't really researched the fight. All I knew was, well, you can launch these things. You don't need insta breaks, but you need ice. Okay, we're good. That's all I learned about it, just so I could do this. But I've heard from others that these things can be a real pain if you let them come at you too much. I mean, if you're up for the challenge, you know, go ahead and build a team like that. If you want to just win, you know, bring these guys, or the airlines. And you should be good. See, that was bad time. I should have Brave Attack with Garland. Because now I have another launch set up right here. Yeah, that was a mistake. Now Garland has like nothing to dump. That would have been a lot better if I would have just Brave Attacked the one and then it would have been full Brave HP attack instead of whatever that little, not even 400 damage was. But that's okay. You know, I dumped the HP because I didn't know if another launch was going to trigger, so I figured, alright, I'll just dump this now just in case, and then immediately another launch triggered, so yeah, kind of a waste there, but not the end of the world. Okay. Garland? Do your thing, my man. And by the way, thank you again. I think this is Yoshi Pasta's Garland again, so thanks, dude. I keep running into your Garland, and he does not disappoint. Beautiful. I'm more than happy with 4 turns. 4 turns is more than good enough for me. I'll take it. Okay, so like I said, launch comp next. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.